Okay, language, gentlemen, we've got sound. Right to the corner.
That's one, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Can I have everyone's attention, please? Right. Okay, thanks everyone. It's stayed on for the presentation. It's been a great 4 days of snooker. Hopefully you've all enjoyed it, and what a terrific final we've had at the end there. It's been another successful major event here at Mingara. Now it's time to attend to the closing formalities. Firstly, I'd like to introduce Mr. Alex Render, the ABSC President. Invite him up front here to assist with the presentations. Get Alex to say a few words.
Yep. Into the light. Into the light. Into the light. Thanks, Gary. Hi, everyone. Thanks for sticking around for this amazing final. I'll be very quick and say a few words on behalf of the Australian Billiards and Snooker Council. I will start by saying this is the 17th year that this event has been held at Mingara, so an amazing venue, amazing club, amazing part of Australia. Thank you to Mingara for all your support in running this event. Well done to the finalists, well done Hassan, another big victory under your belt. So not this year, the year before, he also won the Asia Pacific Seniors, so it's good to have that and the Masters. Well done, Patrick, great final. Played well all weekend. I'd like to thank obviously the Mingara Billiards and Snooker Club. Amazing job looking after the tables. Danny, you did a great job on the tables. They played really well all weekend. Thanks to Consolidated Leisure and Sport for all their support. They provide all the cloths for these amazing conditions. Steve, thank you for doing the streaming. And it was a good sort of final. In the end, came up pretty good on YouTube, so thank you. But what I'd really like to spend the next 30 seconds just to sort of say a big thank you to Gary Knight as a tournament director. Gary's been doing this event for the whole 17 years, is that correct? 17 years, and it's done an amazing job, not just running this event, but all the other peripheral work around the edges, around refereeing and other things. So Gary, thank you so much for your efforts. On the sad note, this is Gary's last year doing this event, so I think it's time for someone else to come forward, and we'll be sort of working on a bit of a transition plan and what happens next. But thank you for all your efforts, Gary. Thanks,
Alex. Thanks very much. Okay, secondly, an event like this wouldn't go ahead without the support of sponsors. We had some great sponsors involved in this tournament, particularly our table sponsors, great supporters. Put together some great support for each of our 5 tables. We had those, and also our major supporter, our major sponsor, Mingara Recreation Club itself, and we have one of the members of our community advisory committee here with us tonight. I'd like to get Janine to come forward. Janine Morgan. Do you want to say a few words then, please?
Thank you. Mingara's been honoured to host this event for the past 17 years. There's so many people coming from around Australia. It has been an amazing event. On behalf of Mingara, I'd like to congratulate each and every player that's played and competed in the last 4 days. To the organisers, officials and volunteers, thank you all for the amount of work that you put in to make this a huge success. Thank you.
Okay, and it would be remiss if we didn't actually acknowledge the members of our Snooker and Billiards Club. They've given up their tables for the last 4 days, and without that we wouldn't have the run of the place to actually hold the championships. So with that, the acting president of our Snooker and Billiards Club, Jackson Rishworth, everyone. Would you like to come forward?
First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming and playing a spectacle of snooker last 4 days. Thank you, Australian Snooker and Billiards Council, for allowing Mingara to host the Australian Masters, and we hope to host it in the near future. A huge shout out to Alex Renda for bringing the event to Mingara, and we should hope to continue the streak in the future. Thank you, Gary and Rhonda Knight, for being the tournament directors and handling the tournament like true professionals. Danny Townsend for preparing the tables. Thank you. And thank you, Lachlan, for all the previous commitments to help us get this ready before stepping down as president. Thank you, Mingara, for letting us use the snooker room for the past 4 days. Thank you for all the committee members for everything behind the scenes and brushing the tables, getting everything ready. And last but not least, the sponsors. Without the sponsors, these events wouldn't be able to run as smoothly. So, thank you, everyone.
Well done, Jason.
Thank you.
Well done. On that note, I'd just like to reinforce what's already been said by each of our major speeches. Acknowledging those major supporters. Thank the board of directors of Mingara here, the management and staff for their fantastic support. The cooperation from each level, of the staff and that here. It's fantastic the way they get behind us and support the assistance provided to the Snooker and Billiards Club here. It's tremendous the way they support us for the 4 days. We just wouldn't be able to put everything together, and the way it runs so smoothly, it's unreal. As Janine mentioned, this is the 17th year that the Masters Snooker Championship has been held here at Mingara, and we're very proud to be able to achieve this milestone. And in the process, we've firmly established Mingara as one of our sport's most popular venues in Australia. I'd like to acknowledge the players who have turned up again this year. We had 65 entries this year, and that was only 5 entries short of our record set in 2022. We've consistently drawn over the last few years, the last 5 or 6 years anyway, in the 60s to 65 range. It's a very strong, pleasing turnout by the players in that range, and it's once again a very strong show of support for both the event and the venue. Mingara and the ABSC have reached the end of their current 3-year agreement, but with the immediate hosting of the Australian Masters. So I know the Snooker and Billiards Club and the members are keen to see our successful partnership continue for another term. I spoke with Paul, who is the recently appointed community and sport manager, and he is keen to secure another agreement to see the Masters continue, and he'll be speaking in the near future, looking to shore up another agreement with the ABSC after he speaks with Alex at some point, and hopefully, we'll shortly hear that something has been negotiated, and that the future negotiations will be productive, and we'll see the Masters continue here. Naturally, we would like to acknowledge the highly valued assistance of the 9 referees that were on duty here throughout the championship. It's a big commitment over the 4 days of the event, which comprised a total of 131 games, which panned out to a total of 368 frames. And a very special thank you to all those referees who officiated. I know they were only actually all here together on the one day yesterday. That was the main day for the referees, but even on the first 2 days of the round robin groups, where we had say 3 referees functioning as a team in the room here as room referees. They played a crucial role in making sure that the players were quickly coming and going at the end of their games, and getting the new players on so that there wasn't much downtime on each of the tables. That's a big saving of time, and that particularly for the organisers over here at the control table, where I spent most of the last 4 days. Even just 5 minutes downtime with no play on here can equate to about 2 hours to me at the end of the night over here. So that makes a big difference, and those 3 referees during the course of the 2 days played a big role, as did also the team from the volunteers of the Snooker and Billiards Committee, who were the brushers and the on the table. Thank you to Per Select from myself. They are also instrumental in speeding up the changeover in the players. They perform the duty of doing the brushing and the napping of the tables, but that also needs to be done quickly and efficiently to speed up that changeover in the play. A lot of this goes unnoticed by the players themselves and also the spectators, but again, it's the time saving in between, and that means a great deal to the organisers. So thank you very much. That brings us to a person who's already been acknowledged, but he does deserve a great deal of acknowledgement. I'll do it again. Danny Townsend. I've had probably at least 10 different players come and speak about the way the tables have been playing throughout this championship, and that's just a reflection of the tradesmanship of Danny as a table fitter. All right, for players from all over New South Wales largely, but we did have interstate players here, and for them to be comparing their own facilities that they have at their own club to ours, and ours are saying that ours are head and shoulders above their own facilities. That's a testament to his ability. Thank you, mate. President Lockie James, I know he wasn't here, it was unavoidable that he couldn't be here. He's only new to the role and his committee. I wanted to point out that he does have a new committee. They are inexperienced in holding such an event as this. And this isn't just a tournament, it is an event. Believe me, there is a lot to do. such a thing as this. It is a learning experience to get involved in an event such as this, and you guys did particularly well. All right, it will stand you in good stead for when you hold the Mingara Challenge and Double Trouble and stuff like that moving forward. But Mingara and the ABSC see fit to continue the Masters moving forward. You can consider yourself in, you know, you've learned a lot over this last few days, and I'm still prepared to, you know, offer advice and steer you ahead in the future if you require any assistance anyway. But it's just like holding another tournament anyway. It's just a bigger event, that's all. Nothing to be scared of, and you've had a good grounding over these last 4 days anyway. So you've done particularly well this week. You rose to the occasion, and you carried out all the required tasks admirably, and you are to be congratulated how you performed. So well done, guys. So I think on that note, we've thanked everyone, and we just need to give these guys their trophies. All right. So I'd like our honoured guest to step forward, and we'll start with Alex. We'll get you to the where are the trophies?
Which one do you want?
Alex, where's the trophy?
I've done checks because I need double the amount.
Hurry.
As long as the cash.
I'm big fan.
Well, no, I can soundbite it out.
I'll just say I'll do the highest break. There isn't a trophy, but I'd like to acknowledge Alan McCarthy. Made a fantastic 121 break in his last 32 match against a real tough opponent. That was me. Yeah, well done, Alan. He can't be here, but yeah, great break. So, and then we'll get on to the winner in a row. So back to you, Gary.
Yeah, I was going to make mention of the consolation plate to start with. We did that. Runner-up was Steve J. These guys are still here, so I was going to give them a mention. Runner-up was Steve J, and the winner was Nathan White. These guys who couldn't wait, they've already got their money and run, so that's nothing to do with them. All right. So, you got a mention?
Thanks, Gary.
No worries. Right. Brings us to our main trophies. So, everything's been said about these. We've got the runner-up. First of all, played very well today, final, and very close. Runner-up in his first final appearance, Patrick Young.
Yeah, Patrick, that's the way. Beautiful. Thank you. Speech.
I want to thank you everyone for coming and all the spectators watching. It's always a great game with Hassan, the Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. I think you said Harry Potter.
He played really well, even with a broken leg. So yeah,
Thank you, Rob.
so thank you, Gary, Mingara, and the referees. So then they will still. Thank you. Hopefully next time I'll be the winner. Thank you.
Good luck.
And your winner, 2026 Australian Masters Snooker Champion, Hassan Kurdi.
All right, I'll say a few words.
Come closer.
I'll keep it short because Gary thanked everyone in Australia and left no one for me. So, firstly, I'd like to thank Club Mingara. This is, I think, the second time I've been here. Every time I come here, it's a great club, great food, beautiful. They've got accommodation next door as well, so convenient. To Danny, the tables, great, amazing. To the referees, to Gary and his team, to all the guys that were brushing and do it every single match. It's good to have good conditions to play on all the time. To my beautiful wife, she's my biggest supporter. She follows me everywhere, I can't get rid of her. And she's got my friends and everybody in the crowd that stuck around. It's really good to have the support, and it makes playing good that much easier. So thank you to Patrick for the final. And to all the players, congratulations, and everyone that did well, and hopefully we come back again next year. So, thank you.
Okay, that brings us to a close. Thank you everyone. Thank you for your support. We hope you've enjoyed the snooker. We hope you've enjoyed your visit to Mingara. We look forward to you coming back again soon. Have a safe trip home, everyone.
There's some pizzas
That's
and
the way.
food just down here, everyone.
Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you.